Ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages, welcome to episode 3 of what we're now calling War Blunders, which is basically an old man's feeble attempt to go from brash newbie rookie in War Thunder to hopefully at least someday not sucking. That would be my biggest goal. I have no illusions that I'll ever be good or even great, but just to not suck would be okay for me. And maybe if we can go from not sucking to average at some point. But right now, my first video was some of my earliest kills. My second video was my amazing very first battle in this game, and it's amazing for a lot of reasons. But my very first battle, a brand new stock Russian BT-5 and a untrained crew, completely untrained. This was, like I said, my very first battle in ground. I had discovered test drive, but I hadn't discovered custom battles yet, so I couldn't practice that way. But I'd done some test drive and figured out that was important to be able to somewhat figure out where to shoot things. And I finally jumped in with the BT-5, and there I was. So for that first video, like I said, I didn't even know where the gunner's view was right now. I was just shooting from what I now know is called third person. I didn't even know how to zoom in at that point, but I loved it. I had 17 kills and no deaths. I kind of think that in a way I probably got catfished in that the computer set me up against bots, and so that I would get the big head and want to play and be addicted immediately, which it worked. I will never see a game with 17 kills and no losses in arcade or any other mode for that matter. But so here we are now with me dying stupidly, which there's something for me to be learned here. Even for anybody else, or it's just entertaining watch a stupid old man flounder about out here trying to kill things and learn things. I by this point obviously discovered assault mode, ground assault, which was against bots, and this I thought was a great way to get crews trained and get the equipment modifications researched and learned, and that seems to be a good thing. So what I've taken from all this is I'm now 3 weeks into this current addiction of this game, and like I said, this is footage was taken from probably in my first couple of days. So I don't suck quite as bad now, but I'll be posting videos of kills, deaths, and then I'm working on something very special, which I'll release the first episode up here in just a little bit. So if you stuck around this long, just watch me blunder around and die stupidly, and if you play the game or are thinking of playing the game, maybe you can learn something from it. I certainly like to go back and analyze the things I did good and the things I did bad, and there's so many tools in this game that will help a guy get better. Even if, like I said, the first thing I found was test drive, and that is a big help. And then actually being able to set up the custom battles and basically just play against bots. Just don't put a password on your little battle that you make, and so that nobody can enter, and just set it and blast the bots away till you learn your vehicles, you learn the basics. It's a great thing for once you've just researched and bought a new vehicle, and maybe the gun's different, maybe the whole chassis is different, or the whole concept is different. Set up a custom battle, go in there into your heart's content, and then maybe once you're a little bit used to the vehicle you're learning, then go and run an assault mode. So you're still only against bots, and you're earning it and getting that vehicle built up to where it's not a stock shit box anymore. It's now got the better gun sights, the better tracks, the better motors, and all that stuff. Before you ever go into combat against humans in arcade or realistic or simulator battles, you already have some idea, and your ship, your tank, or I keep saying ship because I used to play World of Warships for quite a long time, but your vehicle's already upgraded, and then you're not going to get your ass flayed as badly in battle against humans unless you are a stupid old man like me. But so, like I said, I've really enjoyed this game. I'm thoroughly addicted. My wife and my dog both hate this game now. Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship. I thoroughly. I knew if I ever installed it on my computer and tried it, I would be thoroughly addicted, and I am, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm trying to stupidly grind America, Russia, and Germany all at the same time. I'm a little farther ahead with the Germans. I mean, with the Russians. I'm up to the T-34-57, which is, I'm still learning it. I decided to take a halt, so I got everybody caught up to at least battle rating 4.0 or something before I go beyond that. I picked the Russians because I know in World of Tanks, the Russian line is the way to go. There's a Russian bias in all of the World of games because the game was originally, a Russian game, where I guess War Thunder is Japanese, so maybe I ought to be grinding the Japanese line, but that's so depressing as far as the ground vehicles go. Now the aircraft are, interesting, but so that's about all for the commentary. And if you stuck around this long, thank you very much. I love doing this. I love making these videos. I like playing the game. I like hopefully providing some entertainment to people. It's just, here I am stupidly charging this guy, which he's going to annihilate me, or he could annihilate me. He's going to annihilate me. I got him, but I got myself too, so that one kind of counts both ways. But I love these maps. I love the sheer beauty of this game is pretty intense, pretty incredible, and all the different things that you can do with the replay files, and go back and look at things from so many different points of view, and study the map and study your mistakes, or watch one particular guy on the enemy team that had 14 kills and no losses, and watch his whole battle and see how he does things and where he goes. And that's an amazing training ability built into this game that makes it so wonderful. And there was just a stupid old man just running out behind the house and getting his head shot off. There's a lot of that. I'll eventually learn, but I get excited, and I like the up close and personal stuff. I really don't like the long range sniping and looking through the trees and, oh, is that a teeny, is that little thing moving over there? Is that the commander's cupula, or is that what is that? I like to get right up in people's face and just blow them away. Now, admittedly, 9 times out of 10 I'm going to die too, real quickly, but it's funny. I love the explosions. I love seeing the leaves on the trees move and the grass blow out, and just the effects from the explosions and turrets flying off and wheels flying here, and it's just, I love it. Thoroughly addicted and thoroughly obsessed. But I'm sure somewhere there's a War Thunder Anonymous for those of us that spend way too much of our lives on this game. But I love it, and I hope everyone has a good day. Thank you so much for watching.